wanna take advice from fools. I just figure everything is cool until I hear it from you.
Sunday night football on NBC, the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Here is the official betting preview. The Jets are -6 with a total of 41. New York was 6th in the NFL in points allowed and 3rd in total defense last season, holding 7 of their 16 regular season opponents to and 1 of 3 foes in the postseason to less than 300 yards. Rob Ryan, hired in the offseason by former interim and now permanent Dallas head coach Jason Garrett, was a defensive coordinator in Oakland for 5 seasons and Cleveland for 2 seasons before heading to Dallas. Of course, he is obviously the brother of the Jets head coach Rex Ryan. I have a feeling NBC will mention that a couple times tonight. Now, the 2010 Browns under Rob Ryan were 13th in the league in points allowed and 22nd in yards, which is not that great, but certainly an improvement over Dallas being 31st and 23rd, respectively. Jason Garrett replaced Wade Phillips after 8 games and went a respectable 5-3 straight up down the stretch with the team that was already hopeless for making the playoffs after a 1-7 start under Wade Phillips. Dallas has won 7 of the 9 meetings all time between these teams straight up, but the most recent was back on Thanksgiving Day in 2007 when Dallas won 34-3. Dallas is 10-1 on the road against the Jets in the rivalry, but then again, this is the first time they've met since 2003. Now, keep in mind, we are going to have even more in just one moment, including spread betting trends. But for all the top picks on this game, side and total, you got to visit offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. Cowboys were 7th in the league in both points scored and total yards in 2010, but the Jets were 6th overall in points allowed. Jets were 13th in the league in points scored and 11th in total yardage, while Dallas was 31st and 23rd in the defense under Phillips and Garrett. Some key injuries. Dallas is going to be without Terrence Newman, perhaps their best man in the defensive backfield. Fellow starting cornerback Mike Jenkins is questionable. Starting right tackle Tyrone Smith is probable. Now for some spread trends. All records are ATS. Dallas 5-0 is an underdog, 5-1 on field turf. Jets are 6-1 in the month of September, but 4-9 at home when laying 3.5 to 10 points. Now some over-under trends. Dallas has gone over 12 straight on field turf. The Jets have gone over 18-6 their last 24 overall and over 7-3 as a favorite. Again, this is all brought to you by offshoreinsiders.com. You get all the top picks in the NFL at offshoreinsiders.com.